Oh man, Carl, great explanation. So that's how it opens. Um,
Back to you.
no, zero G, zero stress, stress ball. That's awesome. I love that. That's a nice little.
Mhm.
Always there, your little buddy.
Yeah.
Um, Dr. Sagan Jean,
Jan.
Dr. Sagan Jan.
Mm. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
This did not work. Mhm. Yeah, Dr. Sagan Jan is a doctor. He's a doctor for hire
Mm.
um, for companies like this, like Dyson and those other ones that pay the best, or perhaps because he's, when you're a doctor like this, to floating around the rims and the galaxies, and it's working mega corporation. The other scientists don't too friendly. He's sold out. He likes adventure, and he has some military training because there are times when he has to go on these rough and tumble missions. This one, so it's good to have some combat experience.
Absolutely.
He is probably older than everyone. He may be 50. White hair. He has the piercing blue eyes. Beard. He is 6 foot, a little on the trim, lean side from years in the rim. And his patches, I'm my brother's keeper, which is almost a literal translation because he has part of his trinket is a metallic cylindrical, I can't even talk, urn that contains the remains of his brother Henrik.
Oh,
Henrik always wanted
Oh, okay.
to go into space, but never could. He was a bit of a hermit. So now he goes with me. So
he always wanted to see the stars.
he did. So now I take him everywhere I go.
Nice. Carry around to remind you of life's futility and
Hmm.
death is just around the corner.
We are all dust in this. We are just a mote in the eye of the cosmos. Dust.
Did so did we cryo sleep the whole way here, or did we like meet each other and you said that out loud ever? Because Misty would ask you if you talked to it.
Oh, most certainly, yes. I am not ashamed to speak to my brother. We had a good relationship. So,
Okay.
as in death, we will have all the time. If he starts talking back to me, it might be a little bit of a problem. But
In my head,
I have
sorry,
I
go
have
ahead, Brian.
pills. No, I have pills for if he starts to talk back. I can say it's a little bit fine.
When he starts talking up, I pop a couple pills and everything fixes itself.
Yeah,
Right is
I
right.
mute the voices from beyond.
Um, but to answer your question, Grace, in my head that you would have been automatically woken up through some kind of automated system. About either like 6 to 8 hours prior to what would be considered docking. Uh, to to orient yourselves, and get the cryo sleep crusties out of your eyes and
Take it off.
take a nap if
Yeah.
necessary. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, excuse me. Um, awesome. What shape is the urn? In my head, it's like actually a flask, but I'm sure it's not a flask. Is it like a
Um, it's almost like a thermos, the old time thermos. It's very basic, very
There's Stanley on the
durable.
side? Everybody thinks that's his name.
Exactly. Sometimes it's a joke. I say yes, then. But yeah, it's a few dents, but it has to be functional for this traveler's space. And Henrik was not an ostentatious person, so it suits him.
Misty?
Misty, also a Marine. She has a patch that says, "Do I look like an expert?" with look in all caps, and also the O's are little googly eyes. She's in a vac suit, but so I didn't really put a lot of thought into what she looks like, but um I'm gonna go with shaved head with like the colorful lines all through because she lives for shore leave.
Lives for shore leave.
Don't
Yeah.
most Marines do?
And she's definitely on the younger side, um, early in her career.
Um, awesome. What's your trinket? Sorry.
My trinket is I've got this stylized cigarette case that I carry around
Hmm.
with me.
Nice. Maybe you'll find one of
Getting
Jane's joints floating around when you
right.
Yeah, I
stash
don't
it
think I'll
away.
smoke it though.
I'm getting Tank Girl vibes
Ah, yeah.
from
That
Misty.
works. I very much like Tank Girl snippets.
I think I should be playing.
Just don't act like Lori Petty because she really annoyed me. The comic, yes. Movie.
So, yeah, you guys have about 6 hours to futz around the ship. Is not quite as cramped as the automated maintenance ship. It is slightly more spacious, being intended to be habitated by people with some marginal length of time, which means it does have some amenities, a mess hall kind of thing. In my head, it's very aliens-esque, alien. Um,
Mm.
not really crew quarters so much. Uh, but unless you guys have anything specific, I will fast forward through those 6 or so hours, and
No, let's
say
RP them all.
okay. Uh,
Beat by
Real
beat.
5
time, yeah.
hours, 59 minutes remaining. Go.
I
Um,
have to evacuate my bowels, so we'll RP that for a couple of minutes.
the
Yes.
camera pans down and focuses directly on Dr. Sagan Yan, um, hovering over their shoulder as they type away their crew log or whatever it is that they do. For the next 4 hours.
This is riveting.
Riveting.
Hmm.
No, yeah. And then as you guys approach, um the chill hop to study and work to is interrupted by a kind of like a automated, not alarm so much as a notification chime, like "Bloop, bloop," as it kind of tells you that uh a very similar to the automated station or automated maintenance craft. The station is not responding properly. This is Delang Station, I should say. You guys are going straight back to Delang Station. And it also informs you that there's already a ship docked there, which is extremely uncharacteristic.
I thought they just sent us.
That's you talking to your other crew members, I assume?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they did.
Hmm.
We are the first to be sent by them.
Perhaps we can identify the ship? No? Is there markings on this type of ships before us?
Can we see the guy tethered to the
Yes,
station as well?
absolutely. So yeah, as you guys
Whoa.
approach, slowly but surely, in a very similar fashion, the ship comes in a like a kind of a slow docking approach, changing its orientation and attitude and things, and it just kind of comes to a hard stop in a stationary kind of lock with the delaying station, and right in front of you, you can see the spray painted Dyson Pathology logo on the back of the craft. It is obviously one of the automated resupply ships, and you can totally tell that basically based on size and of the markings on the side.
Mhm. Well, just out of character for a second, is our team a rescue
Oh,
or
remember, I
what?
forgot, Brian. I don't remember. Part of the spiel I was supposed to give to you earlier that I was talking to Doug and the rest of them about is that you guys are Dyson Pathology. You are not like
Mhm.
the company itself, even though apparently they have personhood. Um, you are a crew sent by Dyson Pathology because they haven't gotten a response back in a
Okay.
timely manner.
Okay.
It's serendipitous that you showed up only about a day after the previous thugs made up of
Yeah.
Frost and Dr. Burton and
Bunch of
Jane, yeah,
pirates.
pirates, um, showed up. So you have all the same stuff basically. You have access codes. You don't really
Mhm.
necessarily have the physical keys, but you have the codes that you might need, and all that kind of stuff. Similar to what the previous crew has provided in a black market type situation. You had
Mhm.
more legitimate access. So yes, you are contracted directly by Dyson Pathology
Mhm.
Do we
or
know
Cytology or whatever the hell.
what is our to do that we've been told? Like, are we just supposed to go there and secure the area, retrieve
Sorry.
samples?
Yes.
Um,
So you are sent specifically. Um, I would say that your your tasks are effectively identical to the
Mhm.
previous, but Dyson knows they're that something might have gone amok because of the last correspondence about people trying to. There was that attempted break-in thing, and they had to seal it off. And then there was that um, warning of an outbreak. I believe it was in the comm system, uh, and that was basically their last messages back to home base, so to speak, back to Dyson.
Mhm.
Yeah. Burp. Um. So yeah, you guys are kind of stuck in this ship. Not stuck in the ship, but you guys are seeing this ship in front of you. This Dyson Pathology maintenance vehicle that's still docked. And no, absolutely correct, Carl. You do see the body floating outside in a suit, tethered to Dyson, tethered to the delaying station. To the delaying.
Okay. Can we see can we see the body inside or is it
I'm gonna say from you guys not being able to get directly up to the docking kind of ring apparatus like the previous because the ship's in the way. Not easily. If you want to go outside, so to speak, and investigate things, maybe I don't know whatever you might want to do, but um, getting a good look's going to be difficult from your current angle.
um I'm gonna ask the group if there's anybody that has like a scope or a monocular that they can
binoculars.
range.
Totally forgot. There you go.
Yeah. No, I Bobby knew, but yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I
Um and see if we can See, is there something? Can you tell if there's something in the suit, or is the suit just sent out here? Uh,
Can I
is
tell?
like a
Sure, I don't really know what the role would be.
to use binoculars?
I don't know. I clicked it to share the description, which doesn't say anything helpful about like that, I don't think.
Adds thermal vision. Dang, it's worth some.
No, no, no,
Oh
it
yeah.
costs. It costs
Oh, I see.
30
So just
credits
20x
to add
mag.
the
Oh,
Yeah, no,
okay.
it just sure, absolutely. As you kind of zoom in and you see this.
Oh no.
Although no, this isn't directly what it looks like. This is the kind of
Hold up.
scene that you see.
Mm-mm.
You see the picture I linked?
I do. Right. Well, you
Yeah.
put it in the thing.
Sorry, yeah.
Right.
Obviously they're in a spacesuit or whatever, but this is the kind of scene you see. There's a bloom, uh, stuff coming out of the and encompassing inside the suit. Why did
Be-
you?
because I'm asking if I have to make a roll, but I'm trying to ask it out
No, no,
loud.
no, 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 no,
Not
no, no.
confusing.
I said no. You don't need to. It just says when it says you have binoculars 20x mag. Um.
Oh, I meant for it being scary.
Oh yes. No. Go ahead and give me a. I would say. It has little warden advice in here for me. Fear and sanity. Ask for a fear save when someone learns a situation is getting worse. I would say this is you or discovering the first dead body. There you go.
Okay,
The
that
first
feels like
roll.
both.
Exactly.
Um,
Yeah.
okay. Well, all I gotta do is make the roll. I've got the wrong dice this time. I gotta update my dice.
At the wrong dice.
I didn't update them for you guys, so that's why they aren't
Nice.
working
But
for me.
that's a terrible roll actually. Nice but not nice. Take a stress. Um you're
Oh
kind of
shit! Yeah, no, it definitely has stuff in it. It's her reaction. Sorry. Because if that's what I see, then yeah, no, there's stuff in it, and there's stuff around it, and there's stuff like it. Take a look.
And I guess I would take a look at that point. Because I'm assuming you're not really describing in detail. You're
No, I feel like
just
if I
from
if
your.
I am all stressed out and scared, I'm just like
Yep.
about.
Yep. No. I. So yeah.
Another bug
Carl
hunt.
would definitely take a look, get an idea of what we're looking at.
um I'm not gonna
Would that
necessarily
be a
make you
fear
make
as
a
well?
fear check for it, but you see, a similar. Obviously, you see the exact same thing. So,
Hmm.
uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
you see, what looks to be like their head, although it's not a gunshot, but like the insides of their head splattered out in this spory, fungal growth with these little white. See how it looks like little white little dots all over that background of that dead thing, dead
Yeah.
person. Yeah, you see these little white dots, and those are made up of these little blooms that you see.
Okay.
Um,
Oh,
kind of a zoom.
creepy little
Can
things.
these binoculars could they actually take an image?
I wouldn't have an objection to that.
Just as I figured documentation
Archival
for
purposes.
a company, yeah.
No, that works perfect.
So we have to assume the whole spaceship is contaminated. So we
Yeah.
should act accordingly. And I guess that image I guess we can transfer it to the ship's computers. So perhaps Dr. Sagan can analyze it to see
Sure.
um,
Yeah.
what we're dealing with, and go to my skills. And
Did you just talk about yourself in the third person there?
yes, I did. Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I muse out loud and I speak in different points of view. So
Okay, just as long as you stick to English. I mean,
So the
most time,
so
yeah.
yeah, you guys can easily archive that photo, start creating a log of what you guys are doing for
Mhm.
Dyson Pathology. You do have one very pressing issue at the moment, though, and is you have no easy access to the Lang Station at the moment because there is currently a ship stuck to it like a wart that you need to be where you need to
oh
be.
right, it only has the one dock.
So we have to disengage this shit. In this problem.
Are
The
there other
first
ways
problem.
in though?
Yes. There's maintenance hatches. Here, let's go to Delang. Well, let's not move the map. Instead, let's undo what you just did. Okay, let's go to the other tool that doesn't move the map around. Strap on here. Activate. Number 9 up top here. I'm sorry, number. Oh, I thought 9.
8?
Oh yeah, no, no. The maintenance
Yeah.
exit is 8, and that's where the person is flopping from.
Oh.
To answer your question, yes, there is absolutely another way, and there's a direct maintenance hatch, and it's currently being guarded by a bloom corpse. Thumbs up. I got a thumbs up. You guys didn't see that. I got a sassy thumbs up.
Missy isn't about that. That on the other hand, trying to dislodge a pirate ship, I don't know how easy that'll be, and I guess we gotta get moving.
The maintenance
Let's just
vehicle, not a
uncouple it.
pirate ship.
There has to be a way we can just decouple this ship. Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah.
You guys got any ideas?
Well, I am actually pretty good with computers, but
Okay.
I think I'd have to get in there because I'm not like a hacker or anything.
Okay. Um,
Like, I
I'm not
mean,
trying to give you guys an impossible puzzle. I'm just.
Not go in the ship. You do computer, decouple, come back out. Let it float away.
yeah.
So, kind of an ancillary question, but we're like a group of, I don't know, Marines, and is there somebody in charge in this group?
Uh,
um.
Not it. BT dub.
in my head, it would be the scientist. They would lead the expedition. They have the expertise
Right.
to kind of wield the Marines in theory. Like, hey, thing
Yeah.
is weak to X because I'm
Yeah.
super science man and know these things.
Vote is unanimous. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Oh,
Brian, or sorry, Doctor Sagan.
Congratulations.
You got yeah.
yeah. All right, Heinrich Hiram is a big time now, leading this expedition. So, all right. we, we look at like anything else. There's a problem, and we will solve the problem. Correct. So
Mm-hmm.
to get
Yep.
Yeah.
inside, we will just have to. You have computer skills to We get into this drone ship, get it out, you come back to us, it floats. Who
Sure.
cares, right? It's junk in another to add to the millions of junk floating in space, and then
Truth.
we'll dock. I believe
Okay,
that is
sounds
the
good.
best question. Okay,
Yeah.
so to our tasks. Very good. Yes, I
Who's
know, Henry. I know. They seem capable. Right?
So looking at the supply ship, how do we get in?
Yes. We should have schematics, right? We can bring them up on our ship's computer.
Sure, absolutely.
Just follow the schematics to see the best course of
Yeah,
action.
you would recognize this as a very typical J class resupply vessel, mass manufactured by Mega Ford. Uh, uh, sorry, Tesla, Ford, Chrysler, Plus Max.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Conglom Club. Conglom Club.
You get it.
That's the. Uh,
So of course on this model we just get in by
so
the airlock
you can just
over there.
there are maintenance hatches that you can access, and rather maintenance panels you can access externally on the ship themselves, and you can manipulate the ship externally through a series of manual controls that there are little access panels for on the side of it. Which means someone's gonna need to spacewalk.
Yeah, so Missy kind of hates herself for this at the moment, or what if she knew anything. But so I'm actually trained in 0G as well as computers, so
Well, there you go.
Right?
Oops.
I guess I'll just skedaddle over there.
Yes, you have the requisite skills. So please, proceed.
I mean, you could go in through the maintenance hatch and go in through. That's what you're
But we all
into.
have to suit up, right? What's going to happen to our ship
Okay.
if we all spacewalk into the maintenance hat?
Yeah, I mean, boss man
That's
said to
fair.
go over to that ship
That's fair.
and
That's
go
fair.
get.
Yeah, boss man, what's the plan?
That is the plan. Again, the problem is fairly simple. This Marine, Misty,
Misty.
she has the requisite skills. She goes in, gets we dock because we cannot leave this ship untethered. It does not make sense to me. Are we in agreement? I am not a dictator. I just want us to have the best possible course of action. This makes sense, no?
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm mirroring your.
It makes sense to me. I shouldn't take too long either.
Okay. You
Yeah, I
seem
was gonna
very
ask what
agile.
role you think this should be. I think this is what do you think? Speed or strength? Because it's gonna ask you for 0G.
Strength, probably.
Okay.
To yeah, yeah.
To
And then I
manhandle you
get a
right
plus
there.
10 from my
Yep.
0G. Where do I put that in?
It'll auto do it when you click 0G.
Oh, I didn't click 0G. Okay, that's
That's
what
the
I did.
metal noise. It's your freaking dice. It's metal on metal. It's a weird tin
Yeah,
noise.
it is. It is.
I don't mind it. I just didn't know what the hell it was.
No, I get that. But I was supposed to roll 0G, or I guess really this is minus 10 is still 75, so it doesn't matter.
Hmm.
So, as you kind of exit and you push off. Well, no. You describe it to me? What you were gonna do, and then I will make, and then I will figure out how it fails.
I mean, like the standard. Um, in fact, this might just be the intro thing. It's just me gently whooshing across and failing. Um, here, I just kind of have my own sad little hose to our ship, and I'm off. No, 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 not one of those hoses. One of those things with the feet where they do the
Oh, you got like the whole
The like
EV
mag
suit
boots.
Yeah.
or mag boots? Like
I don't think mag boots because that seems really nice, and I feel like I don't have that. But
one of those big
I
ass
was just
NASA
talking about the
EV
things that
chairs,
do little tiny launch or little tiny. I can't think of the word.
like thruster things.
Thrusters, little tiny thrusters,
I'll go.
space thrusters. Yeah, those
Yeah.
Yeah.
those things. And I don't know if it didn't go well. I kind of picture myself going end over end and smacking into it instead of like elegantly going in the door like a
Dong.
trained professional. I don't know. Maybe I just miss. I don't know.
In
So
space,
as you're
nobody can. Dong. Call it.
the the body floating catches like a glint of light off the sun, and it directs it like straight into your eyes all of a sudden, and it distracts you for that moment, and it goes and you like way overcompensate all of a sudden, not compensate, but you kind of jerk around like seeing having that flash of the bloom in your head, uh and you go all cattywampus and tilt and off kilter, and you end up giving yourself another stress uh for
Ah,
your failed thing.
And
And
all the cats come out of the ship. They heard.
yeah.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Uh, Carl, I don't think she is quite so.
This isn't quite like training.
Yeah,
True.
I,
True.
it's okay.
So yeah, outside you guys see through the window Dr. Sagan and Carl. You kind of see her go all crazy wild for a second, all over. You kind of lose track of her as she flies around, and then she finally comes back in a controlled way, and you can see it kind of hooks onto the side of the supply ship, tethers herself there, and opens up. You open up the panel,
Yeah. See? Easy.
and you reach in, and there's these two big handles that you have to manually chunk down, and and you can hear the seals around the ship. The first set of seals ka-chunk out, and then the second, you pull the second lever down in the proper order. The second one seals break, and the little clamps come off, and you are kind of free floating. This is a problem. So now you are attached directly to a free floating uh, resupply cargo vessel. And you are its only.
Oh, I didn't even have to do computers or anything. I just ka-chunked it. Okay.
Well,
Can
no,
I push
Yeah.
off of it?
that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
So yeah, you just manually chunk chunk and it came, and you could feel the two
Chunk.
structures separate, right? You feel these two structures separate, and now you know that because you're tethered in directly to the vessel, and your thrusters are really the only control you have of this thing that you're currently attached to.
Hmm.
And are you still tethered back to the main ship?
No, I figured I had the little thrusters
Smart move.
instead of it.
Yeah, there was no tethering. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's my goal here? Are you saying that that I need to somehow move the ship out of the way so ours can
Yep.
come in? Because I kind of figured we'd gently nudge it with our bigger ship. I guess that's silly.
Like the
Or maybe
giant
we
cop
have
bumper, you're just gonna push him around
boom, boom,
with the
boom.
cow catcher on the front of your car, front of your spaceship.
I thought,
I
yeah, just
mean,
out of the way and then dunk it out.
okay, so I'm gonna get in and I'm gonna turn on its little the resupply ship's own thrusters to move it away, and then I'm gonna come back to my ship. That's my plan now. Does
Okay.
that?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a
Okay.
computers to set it on an automated trip to nowhere.
Okay, that's strength too, right?
No, that'll be intellect, I would assume.
Unless you want to smash the computer panel.
Oh my god, why 80s only?
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, my dear.
Might as well get out the
Um,
Aquanet because we're visiting the 80s.
Fuck, fucking computers. Fuck.
It's bullshit computers here.
This is
Sold.
a completely different operating system.
It's Windows Millennium.
oh no.
Fuck.
Oh my god, I'm not even gonna
I'm
tell
sure
you
you
about
have
the
Tom,
weird
right?
internet argument I saw today where they were telling you can't use. The argument is that you can't use like high-end operating systems in space because they aren't fault tolerant enough anymore, and so all
What?
old computer equipment have to run on DOS.
What?
It's a weird
They
internet
were
argument.
joking or exaggerating, right?
They're kind of exaggerating, but there is
Okay.
a lot of radiation issues in space that must be accounted for.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, somebody hasn't been doing routine maintenance on this. It hasn't been the software hasn't been updated in 3 decades, and no, ups or downs and lefts or rights, and it goes completely haywire on you. Um,
Can I try again? Like, is it super stressful because I spend time on it, but I can try? Or is it like
To
D&D lockpicking?
Can
um,
somebody help over the comms? Like we probably have short range comms on our in the ship to her, right?
sure, I don't know how helping out works. Do you?
Um, Let me look at the rules. I didn't. Is there a helping out? Can you? I don't think there's a specific.
You know what? Actually, I think because you have computers, roll it with advantage. Roll again. Just roll again. If
Oh,
it's
okay.
lower, it's better. If it's not, I think I'm not using advantage and disadvantage as much in this game as you are expected to.
Mhm.
Well, I ask you to just roll once more instead of rolling the advantage disadvantage roll. So
Well,
I'll
I
give you
don't
one
I
more try.
misunderstood.
It's
Sorry.
okay.
I thought you wanted me to roll again, but with advantage. Sorry. Okay.
I just need you to
It's
make a second roll.
there's second roll go.
There's the second roll.
Ah. Okay.
So outside your window, Dr. Sagan, in
Mhm.
pure silence, you see this ship back away and then start slowly drifting towards your guys' ship. How do you react?
It's coming towards us.
Yeah.
Oh.
It
Hmm.
disengaged and you just saw the clamps come off and you saw um, Misty begin to try and maneuver the vehicle away from the docking ring, and it starts to go towards you way too fast. How do you react to that? Or
We
even
have to get.
Carl, for that matter. You see the exact same thing.
What skills does Carl have? Does Carl have piloting? I hope.
I don't know. What does Carl have?
Carl.
No,
I don't think
no.
so. Right now.
Carl's got military training
Mhm.
and uh, hand-to-hand combat and
That's
athletics.
right. Yeah, yeah. That's right.
So
You're a rough and tumble. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, this
I'm
has.
not a technician. Ah. Fuck.
It's all right. We are all trained professionals. Uh, Heinrich, too bad you are in ashen form because you are a fairly good technician. But all right. I'll move Heinrich. Shh. And Dr. Sagan's going to look at the control panel for the R ship. And then
Okay.
he is going to attempt to move our ship to, if it's coming toward us, so he's going to compensate for its trajectory to
Okay.
maybe get under it. You know how it's coming. He's just gonna
Try and
go
dodge it.
down,
Move down and dodge
dodge.
down.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Duck, dodge,
well,
dive,
you can
dodge.
tuck a, you could dodge a wrench. You could dodge a drone cartridge. So, um, but I have no
But
skills.
God bless Ric Flair.
Yes. I'm assuming I don't know what this would maybe an intellect to try to work
Yeah.
the piloting system.
No advantage
So
or disadvantage. This is just
straight up. Okay,
you in the world.
this is how we go. Roll it. Come on.
That wasn't even far.
Mm. Is that not familiar? I think this is the way. I'm not quite sure. Carl, hold brace yourself.
I was bracing.
He was already bracing. bracing.
About 5 seconds later, the two vehicles collide with one another, and you hear this
Oh!
terrible sound of screeching metal, and both vehicles are kind of tethered to one another slightly now. Um,
Okay, so hear me out, guys. We need to go in the maintenance hatch.
sorry.
Change of plan. But this is great. But we cannot abandon the ship. How do we
It'll
get
be
off?
fine. It'll be fine. We'll come out. I mean, shoot, what's his name? He'll come out. He'll come out of his sleep. He'll
I was about to say,
fix it all up.
Corporal's just floating as happy as a clam in his
No,
cryo bed.
He's got this. We have a job.
is there any way we could? This ship probably wouldn't have like things to hook. Would there be a manual? Shit.
Sure.
I could try the thrusters there. I could come back.
I didn't mean for
But
this to be a low-key Benny Hill episode of
no, but it's funny.
Mothership.
It's hilarious. It's great. This is anything can happen in space.
Emergent gameplay.
You know how the doors vex D&D players? Well, the hatches are vexing Mothership players now.
Carl, how do you react to all this as you hear one ship clang up against another, and alarms start to go off in your ship, like boop, 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 proximity, and then clangs, and as metal scrapes hard against metal. There's no like there's no warning of
He's
like a
starting to.
pressure loss or anything like that. No, no hull integrity, but collision, and it's just like warnings are going off all over the ship, and
He's starting to question his decisions in life. What really got him to this point? No.
is the money
That's
I
worth it?
would say we need to get people to move the. I'm assuming there's a crew other than us on this ship.
Yeah.
Is that true or no?
No, I hadn't thought. Actually, that's a great thought, but I had thought you guys were here.
So if there is not a crew, then my thought would be that there'd be some kind of an automated flying system. In which case, would would we have to even try to fly at all, or can we
Right?
just tell, Mother to do it?
Uh, I would like you to ask. I would say, Mother. Ask Mother to do it. It is something they do in the Mothership actual plays. They don't talk about Mother in Mothership, as far as I can tell. But every Mothership actual play I've watched, they talk to the computer as Mother, as they do in Alien and Aliens. Treating the ship as having its own Mother AI. Um,
So maybe I just come back and we have Mother sort this out, help us out a little bit.
yeah, like over the intercom, all of a sudden there's this very robotic voice, Dr. Sagan. Uh attitude adjusters engage or something. Attitude adjusters. Should have. And Mother will begin the process of correcting outside. You're getting kind of violently tossed around, Misty, as the ship corrects itself very abruptly. Mother not really caring about the human inhabitants as you guys kind of float around inside. Um, like yolks in an egg.
Mhm. So
uh,
we didn't collide, right? We didn't.
Yeah,
That
let's
didn't.
go with that. You didn't
Okay.
collide. You Mother uh intervened prior to
Hmm.
you guys colliding. But that does leave Misty still kind of floating about now headed off into the
She's
black.
got this. She's had some bad luck. She's gonna use thrusters and she's gonna get back. It's not a big deal. She's gonna pop out of that
Okay.
piece of
Roll
white
with
shit.
advantage because you are 0G trained. There you go. 21.
Nailed it. It was even the first roll.
Yeah, you pop the like in my head there's like a couple carabiners attaching you to the ship. You just pop them off and go psh, and
Mhm.
find your way back to the docking ship. Docking ship. Your guys' ship. Um the warnings are going is still kind of subsiding. There's still the actual noise went off, but the lights are still kind of blinking. And you are able to find yourself back on your original ship. It's Doctor, while she's doing this, or Carl for that matter. Sorry, Bobby, you. I've been kind of ignoring you. I apologize. Um,
You're fine.
uh, you do you ask Mother to dock? What? How do you proceed while Misty finds her way back into the ship itself? Yeah.
So I'd almost ask the mother to move out of the way so the automated ship can drift out of the way
hmm
and then dock.
That gives me time to get on too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that sounds good.
that would be my suggestion.
Okay.
Sure. Safety is paramount. Obviously, to get back.
Okay.
Mitzi is gonna quietly go to a computer console and sync up her personal locator with the ship and
Say that again. Sorry, it kind of petered. I didn't hear you very well.
oh, she's just gonna go and sync up her personal locator with the console because I didn't know if I should just say that I did
Get
that because yeah,
get it connected, make sure it's noted there.
yeah.
Um. Yeah, Mother will dock you with the ship with little fanfare. Um, able to kind of just force the situation with the home with delaying station systems, kind of overriding any because the resupply ship that you guys were on originally, the original party tried to come on is more of an automated situation, whereas Mother on this ship having a more full fledged AI is able to force the situation, force the docking, and get you guys on. Um, Mother will warn you that the temperature in the delaying station is extremely low, um, and that there is no gravity.
Mm.
Okay.
Then I guess we suit up, as they say.
Yep. Yeah, let's suit up and
Oh,
move out.
but first, Dr. Sagan's going to Mother. Is Can we open hailing comms to the ship? Perhaps there are people who survived. Maybe.
I'm gonna let you in a little secret. I missed something last time, and yeah, you're trying to like do the comms thing again, like Frost did,
Hmm.
basically.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um,
My God.
yeah, I know. Man. Well, I'm not gonna sit here and roll over it. There, it looks like there is a an automated message,
Hmm.
kind of on a loop. There's two in the buffer. One of them was sent by Mr. Frost or by Frost, I assume. Wasn't that who sent the distress out from last session?
And Dr. Burton, didn't she send out?
I couldn't
I was
remember
say I think she
who
sent
did it.
Dr. Burton sent the first one
Hmm.
that was
Okay.
letting him know that there was
Stay
something
away.
here,
Yeah.
and then Frost
And
did the second one.
yeah.
Sworn there was an audio file I'm supposed to have for you guys, but I cannot find. I may be thinking of Moonbase Blues, which we should also play at some point again. I think you guys would enjoy that.
Hmm.
Let me double check, make sure.
Is that in the Mothership rule set? Like same idea.
Yes, yes,
Like
yes, yes, yes. Blue,
oh,
Moonbase Blues is another module for Mothership. Yeah,
okay.
is it? And I think that I enjoyed what they survived of it. Um,
Hmm. Hmm.
anyway, there's another message in there that is from. Someone printing something? Are you printing something, Bobby?
I
Oh,
thought that was
my
a
3D,
message.
yeah, my 3D printer is going. Sorry.
No, you're
I realized it just got loud. So
I thought that was the warning message. Like, we got to decode it. I thought it was the audio file.
it's printing it out. It's using a dot matrix.
Yeah, exactly. The old tech works in
it sounded
space.
like Dot Matrix where it had the spool feed thing, whatever the stuff on the edge. The
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Doug.
Hi.
Hey, welcome
Per-
back.
Thanks.
just in time, like as what serendipity, Doctor or sorry, Corporal walks up like right after Corporal Bernard walks up right behind you, Doctor Sagan. What's going
Ugh.
on?
Ugh.
You guys literally just docked with the Delang station after a prolonged situation with getting rid of the old ship.
It went real bad. It went bad, and that's all they
What?
did.
I was gone for an hour and you. What the hell?
I have like time stress. I don't know.
It,
it,
it was recorded, right?
yeah, it
Yeah,
went a little Benny Hill for a minute, and
Okay.
it was great.
no, I
Thanks.
know you were gone for an hour. Yeah, they just docked. They just they asked Mother to dock the ship for them, and it obliged.
Hmm.
Uh, so Mother has docked the ship for them, and you have just woken up, Bernard.
All right.
Finding yourself exactly.
Who's my
Uh,
commanding officer? Who is the commanding officer? Do we have one?
The scientist.
Dr. Sagan.
Dr. Sagan, are you in the military? Do you have a rank?
He had military training, but I guess for this purposes of this mission, he was. We can still vote now, because Misty Davis and Carl were like, yeah, put the scientist in charge. But we could have you could be the leader if you wish. If you want to like do a military type operation, I have no problem with that.
I'm a corporal. I can't be a leader.
Well,
I
Corporal
follow
Hutch.
orders, sir.
Oh, yes, for intents and purposes, yeah, it would be the leader,
Lock and load.
command. Yes.
All right, I'm done. I'll stop you.
He's like, Heinrich. This is very
no,
stressful.
no, I think it makes sense for the doctor to be
Yeah. Okay.
the point man on this. Kind
He's
of direct.
whispering to his dead brother in the ear. And
Yeah,
chain of command is often a noose.
you missed the intro where he talks to his brother,
Mm, okay.
that he keeps in his
He
pocket.
also talks about himself in third person sometimes.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Oh no, for
that's
sure.
Just have to follow orders. We'll get
that's
through this.
if we all solve the problem together, we will be fine.
Yes, sir.
We'll be
Very
drinking
good.
and Ryza in no time.
All right, Heinrich, I have to put you away. We have to get to business. Yes, I know. It's fine. So I
That's his
secure Heinrich.
brother.
Mm-hmm.
That's my trinket. My brother's in an urn, and I take it
Nice.
everywhere. So
So you guys find yourself in a docked and able to move through the airlock at your leisure or whenever you so decide. Um,
guess we'll suit up, get our equipment, get to Gaza, and what did the messages say? That
well, the
we need
first
to
one
hail.
was Dr. Dr. Burton's message, and the second one was of similar ilk from a doctor named Una Tabisi, EUNHA TAIBHSE, Una Tabisi, of similar of verbiage that there is an outbreak on the station, there's contamination, and to stay away. Basically, a big old biohazard warning.
So doctor said we play that out loud for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
What skills does Bernard have?
He shoots things with a big gun,
Okay.
and he's pretty good at hand to
I'm getting
hand.
water. I'll be
He's
right back.
he's a lot like Sig was, but
More tankier.
So
no,
I
he's exactly the same as Sig was.
different name.
Change the name, change the picture, change the personality.
There we go. Okay.
I figure if we keep doing these runs in suits, then I can just have a rotating mirrored
Couple different
suit.
yeah.
Oh, because and we have no field medicine. Okay. So
Yeah,
I have
no.
pain
Yeah.
pills. I have packed with me is pain pills in case we um see trouble. Hopefully not.
Uh, sorry, I stepped to get water. You found out
Okay.
what Bernard can do?
Kill things, shoot them.
The old Nard dog.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I guess we're going. Let the Marines. The doctor will step back because let the Marines take the point. Um,
absolutely.
let them. make entry, do what they have to do. I will bring my flamethrower. So yeah, we are weaponized, which is good, just in case. But hopefully we will not have to use them.
Yeah, I mean, you guys find yourself in a very dark, very cold, to the point of like crystallization of what moisture there was in the building has iced up on and kind of coated most of the metallic walls and paneling here. Um, you find yourself in a eerily cold and dark, uh, like an airport terminal type situation where it does intake for baggage and cargo and um, personnel coming through on this conveyor. You can, drop your stuff off here on this side of the conveyor and then exit up here towards into room one. Um, but yeah, like last time, this is an arrivals and departures room. It's empty. And there is the conveyor belt extends past into another security office room, as you know, and further towards the actual elevator uh, down to the. I'm sorry. There's a ship actually. I guess you probably may have been able to skip delaying. But anyway, the automated ship has docked itself back there at 3. Um, but yeah, you guys find yourself in this arrivals and departures room. Cold,
Are we headed in?
empty. Yeah. It's very eerily quiet. I mean, you assume that there was a problem, but there's nobody here, and it's very
Mhm.
cold.
All right, in we go. I got a headlamp.
Yeah. Corporal will head in.
You don't
Scanning.
know no
Left,
better.
right.
Missy wants to show she's not a wimp after that whole thing.
I'm sorry. I need to be right back. I'll just.
What are we going to do here? Since we know what's here, but we don't know what's here.
Right.
Well, I mean, I think the scientist guy has the main mission. Like, is the main mission to retrieve stuff? Because I remember asking earlier, but I don't actually remember the answer for some reason.
Said yeah. He said it
Yeah,
was
okay.
getting the samples.
Okay.
Oh shit! I'm right back.
We're trying to figure out if we would know enough to know. Okay, stuff's gone down. Communications ended. There's probably nobody alive here. We're here to go get the samples.
Okay.
Or are we looking to figure out what happened?
I didn't realize we had a imposter android on the
Yeah.
team.
Oh,
Bobby, you
yes.
sound like you should be on a Styx song.
Domo arigato,
Exactly.
Mr. Bobby. Domo.
Yeah, you're
Domo.
roboting out pretty bad.
You were for a second anyway. I don't know if you still are.
Weird. Every
It
now and
was
again,
really,
it does that for me.
it was a really good one though. I mean, it was really good.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was like-
creepy as fuck.
You are now call the android. Go.
Yeah. Nice voice mod you had going. Yeah, you find yourself, this is arrivals and departures room. Once again, I guess as real life players, you do. As people, this is the first time you've ever been a delaying station, and most places aren't bitter ass cold and vacant. Uh, no greeting, no nothing. This place is. There's still some emergency lights going, but that's pretty much it. It's very dark.
Doctor, what are your orders?
Excuse me.
I think we have to first to secure, uh, s- perhaps power, lights,
Okay.
environmental. So perhaps we should do this first.
Okay.
You guys do have the layout. You guys do know the power generation room. Um,
And then perhaps also to survivors, we need to see if there are any here and aid.
Right. Okay. So this way.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a techie person among us?
Yeah. I mean,
that's the theory.
I'm not a technician or anything. Okay. I said I wasn't a tech, but I know some stuff.
Okay.
I know stuff. Maybe even a couple things.
I failed a lot of computer roles.
Yeah.
Ensign, you want to try to get the lights on? I don't know
Sure.
where that is.
Power generation is up and this way.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Yeah, and we make it a
We're 5
methodical
on the
sweep.
map here.
Let's go there. Any as we're going through, Sagan's going to be looking.
No, the flicker of your flamethrower's pilot light is, casting a more light than most of the emergency lighting here. The emergency lighting is tiny little track lights that run into the crevices of the ceiling, and they basically just show you where the walls are at best. No, the flicker of your flamethrower's pilot light is casting these kind of wicked shadows all over the dark hallway here, and it's just bitter cold, and you can kind of semi see as the light flickers from your flamethrower. You can kind of see into the distance the doors and just empty rooms, black, cold, empty rooms.
We also have headlamps.
Oh, you got headlamps. Well,
Yeah,
fuck
our
my
back suits
dramatic.
do. That's why I was
No.
trying to interrupt you with my eyebrows.
Dr. Sagan didn't turn his on fully because he didn't he likes our, so his was low, so that was good. I like that. Very the thing ish.
It's fine, pretty girl.
Lovely.
Yeah, yeah. So the power is paramount. So let's go. We must
Right.
make
Well,
haste.
yeah, on it.
Good. I will
Uh,
bring up the rear and keep our.
Misty, as you pass by the security office there, you do notice the door is ajar, and you can see somebody leaned up against or like kind of slumped over in a chair. Remember, there's no grav. I apologize. There's no gravity here, but something is like kind of slumped up against the chair. The security office.
That's someone.
You got someone?
Well, she's gonna say got someone like there's a person here. She doesn't know if they're alive yet.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
He had said to look for
Contact!
survivors. She'll make
Tango, contact.
her way over though, and kick the door open a little bit more.
I'll cover her.
Doc,
Yeah, it's they're coming. Bringing up the rear is peek in. Is it secure? Yeah.
Yeah, there's nobody in the room. There's like a two-way window and X-ray machines. Um, two-way window. There's a window here and some X-ray machines. Uh, for scanning the incoming cargo and supplies that travel across the conveyor belt. But more importantly, Misty, as you enter, you see there's a security guard slumped over. I keep going like this, but they're supposed to be shot from the back, so they're probably slumped over forward. Um, Shot in like the back of the head. Like someone opened
Not
this
a
door and clocked him in the back of the head, or shot him in the back of the head.
negative on survivor.
Hmm.
This is trouble. I'm gonna just look over the corpse while the Marines do their thing. With now it's a hostile situation, so Dr. Sagan's gonna refer to them, but he's gonna look at the corpse.
You look at the corpse.
Yeah, he's just gonna look at it, try to determine cause of death, anything that's on the corpse, more than any of that bloom like manifestation, like we saw in the tethered spacesuit.
The cause of death, at least you wouldn't probably go much further than to investigate, is a gunshot to the back of the head. Around the wound, as you kind of look closer, you do see those kind of like when you use the magnifying glasses or whatever to look at the the corpse from a distance, the floating corpse. You do see the telltale, similar but much stunted growth, but like the beginnings of that kind of growth on this corpse.
So I'm going to. Could I use my pathology? Does this appear to be some type of disease or?
Sure.
So I'm gonna try to see what it is. What can I make of it? Ah,
Nice.
yes, I
Yeah.
believe I. Yes, this is familiar. Or at least I know I can get the idea.
I was gonna have you roll with advantage too, so no, you smashed that out of the park. Um, as you kind of lean in and look, given your background in all these things, you you're like, yes. You come to the conclusion that it seems like whatever this growth is seems to at least be retarded by the cold. It
Mm.
stops it from propagating well. Um, so you can tell that it seems to be growing, or at least trying to grow, but the cold is preventing it from thriving, so to speak. Whatever the opposite of thriving is.
Mm.
Withering.
Withering, yeah. But not necessarily dying. You know,
Failure to thrive.
failure
Stunted
to thrive. There you
That's
go.
what they call it.
failure to thrive. Thank you.
So let's get that lights on. Maybe we get the heat going. It's cold in
Oh,
here.
oh, how do stand by? Negative. I'm on a comms. So I will relay what I'm studying the corpse in this bloom-like construction manifestation. Do not play with the temperature. Leave it as it is. And I tell them what I know.
Mm-hmm.
To like don't set, don't start blasting the furnace yet. The lights would be good, so we have capability to see more. But leave the temperature as is, please. Thank you.
So you still want the power on then?
Well, if we can get some more lights, yeah. If they don't generate heat, which they probably won't, just the temperature control should remain as is.
Sure.
And
Misty,
we'll move on.
are you going to the power room?
Yeah. Gotta get the power
And
on.
I tell them that that obviously he's a victim of a gunshot wound, so there's been violence here. I don't know if there's other people who have survived this cold, so please be careful.
Perfect. Um, Carl, I haven't heard from you, or as Misty runs
I
around.
was
Or go ahead.
I
Sorry.
was going with her. I
Okay.
got her back. Figure buddy system.
Okay. He's scanning the hallway. Nice. I like it. It actually zoomed in on you. When
I
you
know,
zoomed
that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. How'd that happen?
I
Does
don't
he?
know. I just
It happens when you do a chat for
Yeah,
some
it'll
reason.
zoom in on the chatter.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if you could turn that on.
Never miss a moment. I think you can. It might be under your. Anyway, no, I'll mess with it right now. You see
Pan to
the
token speaker.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Very good. Yeah, Misty, as you open the door, you notice this one's been opened before too and left ajar. Um, so you come across a similar scene as Jane did, where there is a flashing maintenance light. You can see the main station temperature has been set to pretty cold. And it's basically just screaming that it needs maintenance and has shut down because its maintenance is now like 3 weeks overdue.
Oh,
So
shoot,
for
what maintenance does it
self-preservation
need?
purposes, the
Does it need like software updates, firmware? Does it need people to go out and
it
tamper
needs
with it?
somebody to press a
Tinker with
button
it?
to make sure that everything. It's basically a maintenance thing where you come in, you say yes to all this. Yes, I click this. Yes, I did that. I've changed the filters, and then you press OK and submit. But it's now been so out of on.
Oh man, but she hasn't changed the filters.
But you know what I mean. The automation is telling you, hey, 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 hey,
Right.
and eventually
Okay.
it was like, no.
Okay, well I'll leave the temperature stuff alone, obviously, but can I get the power on then? Can I just go through the check boxes? Because I'll totally check them and
100%. 100%. You can just turn everything on and
okay.
slam the main power back on.
Got it. See? Got it. Easy.
The whole place comes back online. Um, Not the temperature. You left the temperature controls down.
Yeah.
Um, Not that it was helping maintain it much anyway. Uh, so yeah, all of a sudden, ka-chunk, chunk, chunk, a bunch of the lights come on in the main hallway. The security room with the dead corpsicle is all lit up now in bright white fluorescent, bathed in this fluorescent light. Um, and you guys see, these frozen, and if not frozen, but cold panels all around you. These metal panels all around you in this corridor. Um, if you peer out towards the hatch, towards whoa, let's not move the map, Michael. Um, Towards 3, the dock, ship dock, you will see a floating corpse outside in full body armor.
Hmm.
And full body armor.
I think that's what it says. Full body. What does it say? Sorry, in a vac suit.
Okay. That's the guy tethered to the front. This is a different person.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I am conflating a little. It just says a security guard corpse floats there in around number 3.
Oh, okay.
My bad. My bad.
So what's
Yeah,
the plan here, Doctor? Keep asking you. Do we know the goal? The Marines?
Yes, you have effectively the same goal. Dyson Pathology learned that there was some kind of incident here at Choi Lab, and you were sent to extract the research data and research samples from Choi Lab in effectively the exact same series of goals as the previous.
Right.
Uh,
But is only the doctor one aware of that goal, and we're just there to be
that's a great
security?
question. That's up to you guys, I guess. Do you? I, would you share that information, Doctor? What you're really doing here? Doctor, are you muted?
Sorry. It was,
No, you're good.
uh, I think with all Marines, what they need to know for the mission, yeah, he would give them.
But what do they need to know? That's the question.
Um, well, what? Because we had our goal is to what is our primary?
Your primary goal is retrieve archive research files from data
Ah,
storage,
data. Okay.
retrieve a
Um,
process sample from sample testing, and then deliver these items to the listed delivery point. And
okay.
that's on me to tell
Yeah.
you.
So I think he gave up all those parameters. He wouldn't hold back.
Okay.
Because the problem is if you hold back information, then it creates tension. He just wants to go in, get the job done. The more they know, the better we're all equipped to deal with the situation. Um, so yeah, he won't hold it. He's not going to be a Carter Burke for millions.
Oh, Berg.
So are we going for the samples, or are we going to check this out up here?
Check what up, OR. All right.
I was asking those guys.
Oh.
If we're actually going to explore up where we are on the station, or if we're just going for the samples.
I think if it's anything pressing to look to, we do. If not, we go right for the samples. I think we
Yeah.
should not linger here with what's just going on.
I mean, what's the mental state of your party, right? Are you like, well, like it looks like this place is lost. We need to just heads down, get this shit done, get in, get out, you know,
Yeah,
ignore what's going on around you kind of thing.
I think that's the mindset that I would have at least at this point.
Yeah, following orders.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go for the goal.
Okay, doctor.
Uh, Doctor is in sync with them because he has to rely on them to protect him if something's up. But if something develops where we have to override that mentality, he will do so. But for now, that's the most logical. Get in, get the samples, get out. Because as is a doctor in his studies in pathology, you know, the more we're exposed to unknown contagion or
Absolutely.
organism is not good. So yeah.
Okay. Then you guys can make your way. You can to the docking. Keep calling it docking. They actually have a name that I should use. Um. Okay, it's called the station dock. So okay, the
Yeah.
station dock. Yeah, the shuttle is docked there. The automated shuttle is docked there. And yeah, there's a corpse just kind of floating around here. In the room, fully equipped. Looks like it was shot from the front.
Oh,
I
this is
assume
number
you guys
4?
all went into 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, you can load up into the automated ship if you so desire. I assume you do. Transfer
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah.
So we've seen 4 bodies so far?
3.
3. Yeah, the floater, the security guard, and then the bro here in the dock.
Okay.
I mentioned the bro here in the dock once before. That's probably why you think 4.
Yeah. Okay.
So you load up in this cramped little shuttle pod or shuttlecraft, and 10, 15 minutes go by. And you land again. You find yourself at the delaying landing pad. It when you come in, it looks like the kind of crystallized snow is piling up on the doors and around the access areas. Like nobody's moving around here or maintaining anything. It has a very recently abandoned look to it. As you guys set down here, you find another corpse laying, uh, kind of just laying in the crystallized snow here. Let me move you off to Japlin's Ache, actually. Characters might still be here on accident. They are. Oh no, old people, go away. Uh, oh wait, no, you guys are all at number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we need to go to the labs to get the file stuff?
Well, you guys are currently at Japlin's Ache. Yes, you need to go all the way down to Choi Lab. Remember, it's under the ice sheet.
That's what I figured.
Mhm.
Down we go.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys just
Unless
take
something compels
a beeline straight. Okay, we'll take another 15-minute
us.
fast forward. Excuse me.
Yeah, we stick to the requirements of the mission. Right? Sometimes
As you
dictates it.
come to settle here at Choi Lab, the creaking of the metal and the pressure you can feel, that kind of the the groaning of metal as it is compressed, and you come down this elevator shaft through the ice sheet into the water, and down to the ocean floor, here where Choi Labs is situated. You would get the impression of not really trusting the uh, structural integrity of the facility.
Make haste.
Okay.
So yeah, to the labs.
Don't linger.
There is hot and muggy down here. Little, like, is like little trickles and streams of seawater are seeping into uh, the lift landing here, the surface access landing here, and it's very hot. Um, and yeah, it's super muggy and not pleasant.
We don't want hot, do we? We want
No.
cold.
Yeah.
So this is not an ideal temperature for our
Can we
well-being.
turn it down?
That's a possibility. We'll have to see as we make our way what transpires here.
All right. Affirmative. I don't know.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Shit.
10-4, good buddy.
Yeah, Singletary just does his job.
Smokey out.
So,
Yeah, you guys find yourselves. Oh, Did I leave the old characters here too? No. Carl.
Maybe there's a
Bernard.
place we could see what's going on down here with some cameras and such.
Dagon.
That would be a good idea to see what
Master
if we have
Dance.
reconnaissance and
Yeah.
information.
Mm. Where could that be?
Yeah, you guys find yourself at another security gate, an access tunnel, and another security gate here. Uh, at the service access area of Choi Labs, a wholly owned subsidiary of Dyson Pathology.
We have
Pathology,
the schematics,
phytology.
right?
I'm saying pathology. It's phytology. Say that again. Sorry.
We have the schematics, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So we know what these rooms do
100%.
Mm-hmm.
as long as we can read.
Go
Yeah.
forward,
Yep.
right?
So at
Yep.
least two of you know what it says.
So the monitoring station means what it says. It sounds like.
Yes.
All right. It's probably where we can get some eyes on things.
Let's do this. That's
Smart.
correct. That couldn't help us.
Davis, you know how to work a computer? I don't.
Sure thing.
What does Carl do, Bobby?
What does Carl do?
He punches things and like hits them with this vibra
Shetty.
shetty.
Okay.
That's a weird word to say. Like
It is weird to say.
vibe shetty. It's a machete.
Sounds like
Does
something
it
you buy.
vibrate?
Uh,
Comes in a plain
I
brown wrapper.
I'm thinking like a vibra sword, like really sharp and futuristic looking. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright.
So yeah, you guys were provided the access codes here to, um, get through here and make your way to the security room.
Okay.
Number 4, the transit monitor cramped. 2 X-ray terminals are oh, that's right, are charred and melted again. Are charred and melted. And in this room, you see sorry, against a charred wall sits a burned corpse. Its security uniform barely visible. Um, do any of you have botany? I thought Dr. Sagan had botany.
I don't.
He has
No.
pathology, exobiology, and zoology.
Yep. Zoology, pathology, and exobiology.
Anyone in this room give me a sanity save?
Okay.
Oh, it's not updating my chat logs. Rolls.
Yeah, it's not mine either.
What the fuck? Why didn't it show anybody's rolls?
Uh-oh.
That's super weird. Did you all change your rolls? Oh, there they all went. For some
Oh, there
reason,
they.
they were all lagged. I just
Oh,
rolled one for Sagan.
okay.
I'm gonna delete that one.
Uh-oh.
That was weird. I'm just gonna
Ooh, I
assume lag.
passed. Yeah, probably because
And
we
you
all
got
did them at the exact same time.
Potentially.
Oh, I'm the only one that passed. Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Everybody has to gain a stress because I failed sanity save.
So we get 2 stress who failed.
Yes. Because I'm starting to sweat.
Yeah, something went fucking wrong here, guys. Something really fucking wrong here, man. Look at this shit.
This is not in the brochure that I was
Yeah, this
given.
place is fucked. It's actually not that hard to monitor something. You got this.
Yeah, in the parlance of your Marines, this is
I guess
another fucking bug hunt.
seeing as I didn't have an issue, I will go through into the monitoring room.
Excuse me. Do you make it to the monitoring station?
Yeah.
01? You were given the access codes to enter this area. There are multiple monitors with feeds. There's like little plaques under the monitors. One of them is crossroads. One of them is storage. One of them is habitation. One of them is lab, and one of them is maintenance. The major sections of Choi Lab itself. Each have.
Are they?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask. Are they cycling? It's like it's 4 screens with those labels. Are they
Uh,
cycling different
there's
cameras or?
There's like little push buttons so you can change from the different cameras to different feeds. Crossroads has 2 different feeds. Um, Storage has 2 different feeds. Habitation has 4 different feeds. Labs have 6 different feeds. And maintenance has 3 different feeds.
You guys just hear me yell out. Which do you want me to look at first?
Since he's in there, I'll go in there
Mhm.
and gird my loins.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
I wouldn't even
there,
think my guy knows that his sanity's in question because he's already kind of.
there is another way. We could, if you go down to to 3, and then over, you can avoid 4 totally. So you don't have to go through 4. Because
Go.
4 was the one that we had the sanity check in, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if there's no reason for me to go into this room, I will go
Yeah,
this way.
I already saw the body.
Yeah.
I can take it. I'm fine.
I'm
It's all
already
a
at
day's
7
work.
stress, so
7.
Misty is disturbed.
Mm, um,
I could give you a pain pill to lower your stress if you wish.
I guess. I guess Carl and I can start going through the feeds, see if we see anything that seems weird.
Yeah.
Off.
And I'll come through like he mentioned around
Mm.
too. Assuming it's not terrible, but I'm gonna keep my distance a little.
We
Creepy
we
shit.
each look at a different area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll all take.
Probably don't need to. We could probably look at each other's monitor.
Yeah. Please play everything, and we just keep an eye. So anything that pops out at us that is unusual,
Yeah.
but the labs are the priority.
Yeah.
Which what do you want? I mean, you got 5 different monitors, each with feeds. You wanted to pick which lab? You said.
No, I guess we're all gonna scroll through each one, and like there's 4 of us, so we'll just kind of keep tabs on them all. If anything seems unusual,
Okay. Well. Okay. Help me out just a little bit. Who picks what?
The doc should look at the labs.
Okay.
I'll do the
Yeah.
labs. Yep.
Doctor, as you approach the the camera feed, the monitor that has labs under it, the plaque under it, you notice the first feed is just straight black, and as you click through, um, the second feed is black. Third feed is black, and all of the cameras are black and offline for the labs. Um,
Oh, it's not supposed to look like that.
no. Um,
So it's intentional that they shut down. They
one-
surmise this.
yeah. One second, I gotta blow my nose.
Hmm.
So I will tell that to everybody that this is unusual. They should be constant. They're all black, so to me it indicates that there is people who are intentionally shutting or something.
And as you switch through to the status feed, you notice that there are, specifically for labs, there
Mm.
is uh, there is a flood warning, um, and emergency seals have been set for that section because of flooding.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, I tell them all that's going on. So
excuse me.
so you have to be prepared for a
Um,
difficult entry into the labs to get any kind of material.
are you able to tell if can you tell which if you can see in the sample testing room or in
I think they're all black, right?
the hall? Oh, they're
Yeah,
all were black. Never
yeah.
mind.
So
The
when he was
labs are all
clicking
black.
through, the first one
Alright.
was offline. You click through the next one, offline, offline,
Yeah.
offline,
All right.
offline, and
What about
then
like
go ahead.
if I'm looking at storage?
Storage, okay. Two feeds. First feed is secure storage. Seems empty. Well, not empty, but there's nothing going on in there. There's several rows of chemicals and science equipment on the first feed. Um, in which is totally fine. But Carl, as you click over to feed two, you see a warehouse room that is in complete disarray and kind of in this murky red haze, this foggy red haze. You can see these um, weird, kind of shambling humanoid uh,
Whoop whoop.
figures moving around in the fog. Go ahead and give me a fear save on that. Excuse me. Just
Hey,
another fucking
Carl.
day. Another fucking day.
He is a cold, heartless Marine.
I've seen this before.
Um,
Exactly. Spore people?
do
Been
I
there,
know what
killed that.
can I tell what room that is?
Yes. Sorry, it helps if I don't turn away from the page I was reading from. Uh, yeah, that is the general storage room versus the
Okay.
secure storage room, which should be
I will let
similar.
him know. I will let everybody know that general
Yeah.
storage has a lot of shamblers. We may want to secure that and, and lock it if we can.
Mm.
Does it seem like they're already contained?
They seem to be in the camera, but I don't know if that door is shut, locked, what the state of it is of leading up to it.
I mean, we can mark it.
Mm. There's
So
no.
there's only one way in and out
Of the
habitation,
four of habitation, yeah,
other than maintenance, probably.
I would imagine.
There you go. Oh, that's ugly as heck.
Maintenance, habitation, pumps is number 6. And it looks like 7 might be what's the air.
View pods.
Oh, are they in the? They're in the storage for and not habitation for.
Yeah, they're in
Storage for. I
storage
need to
for,
move
yeah.
that. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, that has two entrances from the crossroads. Then.
Okay, here, well, here.
Oh yeah, just the storage has one entrance.
Yeah. Well,
From
Storage, the whole
the
area has
yeah, the
to.
general storage where the
Yeah.
There's a
chambers are.
security check there to get into the actual
Security check.
storage warehouse.
Trans.
So, I mean, that's a distance from the labs. What if we just don't go there?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. What's going on in the crossroads? Let's check that one.
Hmm.
So, Corporal, as you saddle up to the monitor and click through, the feed one shows, uh, basically it shows the airlock to habitation and it is closed. So it's just kind of this red, misty, foggy atmosphere in these rooms, and as you click to the second one, and it shows the airlock to labs also closed with the emergency lights flaring uh, because of the flooding. It was locked. I mentioned that earlier. And as you click through to the status, um, you do notice that there are indicators for there's structural stress at Crossroads, along with multiple leaks being detected.
Hmm.
So the time is of the essence.
Well, how are we supposed to get through? I figure a door that's got lights flashing over on top, it's probably locked. Hard.
Pass it.
Pass it.
Bypass it, like bypass the emergency override. Through.
Can you do that?
I don't think you can bypass. Are you talking? What are we bypassing? Sorry.
I think we're bypassing this door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you guys gone down into Crossroads? No, you guys are just plotting.
No.
Can you
This
guys
is all,
write
yeah.
on the board with the little pencil if you guys want to? I think you should be able to write on the board. You don't have a pencil tool?
No, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Okay.
for draw freehand. There we go.
Yeah,
So,
there you go.
like this way, and
But there's
then
also a text tool if you want that, or boxes and everything else. Yeah, no, perfect.
I think that's the idea,
No,
right?
that works.
Yes. The most direct route.
Well, what do you mean? You're gonna end up in Crossroads when you.
Yeah. We come down and start in the crossroads.
You're
Yeah.
Oh, right, right,
You're gonna.
right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to move your thing. You're gonna start right here.
Right, right, right. So just go straight there. I keep forgetting that these aren't connected, even though they have lines all the way through.
Because that's the habitation section.
I know, because it goes that way, but it's an aerial view, and I keep thinking you have to go down, and that's not.
Oh, no. Yeah. This is a top-down view, not like layers, not like cake layers.
Right, exactly.
Maybe we can get into the maintenance. God, what do
Well,
they
it
call
worked
it?
out well for the last guys.
Shh. Hush up. Maintenance level, and then we can come up to the labs. I'm sure things are fine down there. Well, we should go down to the crossroads anyway, right, Doc?
I needed
Yeah,
to.
either way, we should go there. I think.
Do we want to take a look at the habitation first
Yeah.
Uh,
All
the
all
cameras.
recon.
while we're here?
Yeah.
Free?
Recon everything.
You don't think we should maybe like hurry?
Can we look at that through the cameras quickly for the
Yeah, I
Sure.
say we
does
to
that make
half a
sense?
beat at least look through it. Yeah, before we just
Habitation.
rush down there.
As you click through habitation, you get 4 video feeds, all of them running, but all showing completely black. The status page shows that air filters require replacing. The maintenance feed 1, Crossroads maintenance. You see, are you all looking at this? Who's
Yeah.
doing this?
Yeah.
So as you
I am.
all surround the maintenance
We're all
monitor,
crowding
clicking through, the camera zooms in behind you guys and sees clumped bodies buried in mounds of waste and filth, adjoining hatches torn off their hinges in Crossroad maintenance.
Oh,
Ooh.
Feed
rough.
2, oxygen generators, no issues. Everything seems a-okay.
That's good.
Feed 3, power generation. It seems to be running, but some large object is obscuring the camera. Some large dark object is obscuring the camera. And the status page shows that there is a partial flooding, and the drainage system and some pumps have been running for basically 3 weeks straight.
Ooh. Ooh. I guess we should head down to the crossroads.
Yes.
Sounds like a nice place, right?
There's not another
Yeah.
way in, though, right?
So Crossroads Maintenance is where you guys went to
Yeah.
before. Just
Yep.
so you're aware.
It's
then
where
we-
you gotta go to get into lab.
Yeah, this is the only way to get into this
Yeah.
level, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, as far as I can see.
I think we have to go and you have to be quick, but try to be safe, but quick. Yeah?
Yeah.
Proceed.
Go first.
Yeah, you
All
have
right,
the
all
Marines,
right.
you have the armaments, so
Singletary will jump down there.
let's
Last
go.
time, I'm sure
I'll
just
hop
jumping
down.
into yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an ensign.
Let the two bruises go first.
I would say I'm kind of meant to be an upfront.
Yeah.
I think we all kind of are.
So
What's your
Well,
main weapon?
I could go
I have
behind you guys,
no
and mine's a
range.
gun.
I gave you guys a disservice last session, not describing the main access lift.
Oh, should we have rolling sanity and fear
No.
checks?
You all needed to run. You all needed to give me fear saves for the monitor incident.
Oh,
Seeing the clumped bodies, buried mounds of waste and filth,
Yeah.
the joined hatches torn off their hinges.
you said fear, right?
Yes, sir.
I succeeded.
That's usually pretty good for. Ah,
Uh,
I
skirt.
thought you
You've seen something like that before, Corporal, and you didn't like it.
ugh. I've seen that before. Didn't like it the first time.
there's an oddly fascination about this construct, which is keeping me from not being too fearful.
That's weird, Doc. Okay.
Go ahead and take.
Doesn't-
Do they all have to take a stress?
No, that's if we panic.
No, I passed. So
Oh, I thought you
Everybody-
failed. So, okay,
yeah.
okay.
no, I passed. I got a 10.
Okay, good. So who
Yeah,
failed?
we-
Misty and
Everybody else.
No.
Oh no,
I
Carl
didn't
didn't.
fail.
Carl's hard ass.
Yeah.
yeah, Carl is so cool.
Carl is fucking ice.
Yeah.
He's cold.
I rolled really well for my my fear, and the Marine gives me a bonus. So
Nice.
Nice.
Uh,
I think Carl should go first.
that works. I mean, I am kind of set up to be
Mm-hmm.
swinging my machete versus shooting things. So
Machete.
Sure, yeah, no, I'll hang him back.
live
I'll
machete.
follow Carl in.
As
My rifle shoots far.
you guys enter
I'll be in the backpack.
the lift area, it's a large open air lift with railings, and plumes of steam rise from the shaft. As you all kind of, are you going only? You all went together in the lift, I assume.
How big is the lift?
It can hold you all. That's
Okay.
fine.
Sure then.
Mm-hmm.
It descends very slowly and very loudly, much louder than you would probably like, given the circumstances. it clangs and clamors and all that, and and it kind of clangs very loudly as it hits the bottom of the lift. Um, as that happens, all the lights in the crossroads flicker when you like hit the base, and you can feel like this really unsettling tremor kind of go across the lab.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Excuse my
um,
language.
you kind of descended into this thick rust red smog that permeates the whole area. Um, and this thin layer of seawater is flooded all over the floor.
Have we seen the red mist anywhere else?
No. I mean, through the monitor, but no.
Yeah.
It was just hot and muggy up here or at the top surface access level.
Okay.
It hadn't quite turned red.
All right.
I'll head into the crossroads.
Are we going into the crossroads or are we going down to the maintenance?
Well, we have to go into the crossroads.
Oh, we can't get to it from the lift. We have to go. Okay.
Gotta go into the room.
Yep. Oh, I moved you. I didn't move me.
That's okay. I want to check the doors to the other areas and confirm that they're really like which ones are truly like shut down and which ones are possibly we can go into.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that idea.
Yes.
I will assist. And I do have my machete out.
Vibrator out.
Yeah.
Take the plain brown wrapper off it first.
As the lift settles and you guys become accustomed to the rust-colored fog, you do see the two corpses sitting next to each other, partially entangled into each other's arms, and they are all covered in this spore moss. Their organic matter has sloughed off and kind of spread across the wall and floor. Both are covered in what appears to be thousands of those tiny white flowers, those burst bloom spore pods that were on the background page that I showed you guys. Basically, the cover art.
I'm gonna check the doors faster.
Yeah.
Faster.
Festa.
Gonna cover half the page. That's not gonna paste it on this page. Lame. Super lame. Anyway, no worries. You remember what the white flower looks like. Oh, right. I need a sanity save for that from all of you.
Okay, so we all made it down safely, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Carl.
Consistently roll in the 80s.
Hang on. We're doing sanity? Okay.
You were just like pumping that stress ball, Carl. No fucks given.
Got it. Chill.
What does it say? 0 gravity, 0 stress. What?
Yeah. 0 stress, 0 gravity.
And also, you should add 0 fucks to the end of
it. Yeah, 0 stress in 0 gravity.
Nice.
0 G.
I don't think it's a surprise to any of you, but I need to make a contamination roll for all of you.
We're in vac suits?
You are in vac suits.
Okay.
Would I know if this is really highly contagious?
You are all good for the moment. What's that? You
Like
would probably make a good assumption. Do you?
any way to combat it, to keep us from being contaminated? Is there anything that we do? Probably not, because we don't have any equipment.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Either you would get from the data that you're trying to retrieve, or
Okay, right.
equipment would be very helpful
Gotcha.
in that.
Okay. I think this field to do.
We should get the stuff and get out. Yeah.
Yeah, this is disconcerting. I see you're very stressed. We don't need to add to it.
Hey, doctor, can you bypass this? The laboratory doors?
That would computer? No, I think that would be Misty Davis.
Ensign Davis?
Ensign Davis, sorry.
I mean, I can try, I guess.
Well, yeah, not try.
I apologize. What are you guys attempting?
The bypass so that we can get into the lab.
Okay.
Okay.
As you guys are accosting the lab door, you come to the conclusion that it is locked tight, and as you kind of fiddle with the handle, this kind of weird crackling comes on over the intercom. Is someone? That's not the voice I was looking for.
Gone.
Is someone there? Horrible. Is someone there?
She shakes
Grace
her
is
head
just
back
shaking
up.
her head. You can't see her, but she's like, no.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
We are here to assess the situation and to help. Who are we speaking to?
Fuck me. Una Tabisi.
You are the one who sends out the warnings to not to come.
Yes.
Well, we are contracted with Dyson to assess, get information, and to treat any survivors. So you are
Dyson.
clearly surviving.
I don't know, man.
The bloom is very hard to contain. They thrive in the heat. Thrives in the heat.
But we will take the information that is here on the computers, and with your information and your physical knowledge, what happened, we can save you. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn that off.
It's okay.
So can you please assist us?
I've locked myself in data comms. I know there's stuff outside.
Yeah. Can you tell? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Go on.
Can you tell us about we saw the other shambling poor creature? Can you shed some light on this?
I don't know what's happened after the flooding, but I hear things moving.
Yeah, we saw a humanoid
Moving through maintenance. I can hear it.
Oh.
It howls sometimes. Sounds like gurgling screams.
Yeah. Can you get us in the labs?
Yeah, if we could, yes, please.
I can't. From the comms, I am not able to. I'm trapped in here. Or I'm locked. I've locked myself in here.
Is there any way we could override the locks or to get in?
I wouldn't know. I'm just one of the scientists that worked here.
Was that to get into the labs or to get somewhere else?
Yeah, lab.
Into the labs.
Yeah. Do we know where she is? Who is she?
She's
Data comms.
data comms, which is like over here.
Which is main
Kind of.
facility, labs, and
Oh, 10 here.
Oh, that's really far away.
Yeah.
And she can't help us? Okay.
Useless.
well, you're probably dead. Bye. No.
So, what? Head down into the maintenance tunnels?
It looks like that is the only way, unfortunately.
Oh, did I specifically mention? I think I did that the howling and moans came from
Yes.
maintenance. Okay.
We heard those in the crossroads?
No,
was
she
that-
mentioned
She
that
mentioned.
that's what
Oh.
Una mentioned she hears them from the maintenance.
I want to go over to the crossroads hatch door. Get my gun ready, which is probably way too big, which I can't actually do. Hey, Carl, come here.
I can.
How about you open that door up and I'll cover it just to see what's going on down there.
Into the to maintenance
Yeah.
from here?
Yeah.
All right. I get so that when I open the door, I'm opening it so that it's kind of the door will be between me and the entrance so that he can shoot right down in if he needs to and not have to worry about hitting me.
Good plan.
This.
So which doors are you aggressing?
Crossroads to the maintenance.
Aggressive.
Yeah, which is 2, right?
We're not aggressive.
Yeah.
We're just opening. We've decided we're going down into the howling. Missy isn't sure about this. She's backed into the corner with her gun out.
It's okay. I have pain pills to help reduce wounds and stress.
Okay, want to give me a couple?
When you, yes, if you need them, I will administer them. Yes. And I have a flame. Flame purifies. We're good.
Actually, that might be handy to go to shoot down into the maintenance.
But first, you open and see what we have. Yeah, good.
How
Go.
much ammo do you have?
With the flamethrower, I think I have like 4 charges.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Four shots.
Excuse me.
Or is it 2 shots per charge?
No.
So who
It's-
is opening the
Oh,
hatch?
I'm looking
How
at
was
that's a
this
flare
going
gun.
Hmm?
Carl's opening a hatch, and Bard is gonna blast whatever if anything comes out.
Yeah, I'm covering to see. I'm trying to get a good view, but also if I, keep anything from down there from coming up. Like I'm in Doom, like in the Doom movies.
Absolutely.
We should have watched that before this. Yeah,
Those wonderful Doom movies.
Carl, give me a strength check as you try and pull this hatch up.
I wish I had my
Can he do athletics? Does he
Sure.
have that?
I do have athletics.
athletics check.
We all get that in boot camp.
This
Plus-
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Holy
Excellent.
crap, yeah.
How the fuck,
I
dude?
didn't even put on athletics. Didn't even have.
No. I need
Jeepers creepers.
Like a glove, baby.
Hacks.
That's how I put it on.
Hacks.
Right?
You need to
Bobby
install
hacked the
anti-cheat.
Not just Doug could do it, Bobby could do it.
In one swift move, you open the hatch, but to do so, you have to yank it, and this loud metal on metal as it pulls up and then clangs back down as it fully opens. And water and this kind of this briny water kind of splashes all over, and you immediately hear something begin moving at the bottom of this access shaft.
Okay, I have a light. My light's on down there, shooting in. Do I see anything?
You would see an amalgamation of fleshy arms and legs skittering around at the bottom of this. Like in my head, it's like this. Like the camera is peering over the top of you. If you've ever seen an advertisement for Lost and the Hatch, you were peering down uh, at over the shoulder of all of you into the hatch, and inside this kind of red foggy mist, you see this like arms and legs, uh, tumbleweed of arms and legs, moving
Oh
around
boy.
in a very rapid way at the bottom of this shaft.
All right, we got something hostile. I'm shooting it.
I'm shooting it.
We all float down.
It's not human. I'm gonna kill it.
I'm gonna try and sidle over and join fire.
Tumbleweed of arms and legs. That's my new favorite description.
Yeah.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Initially, I thought we'd like surround it, but I think we're better off all trying to back
Blast it.
away.
I don't think it'd be a good idea to go down there. That'd be a
No.
really
No.
dumb thing to do.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
Can we roll? Can I roll? Can we roll?
Sure, let me do something real quick. Where
Okay.
are all of your PCs? There's Dr. Sagan.
I'm in the back.
I need you
do the
down
thing.
here.
Oops, I keep holding them.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Oh no, I don't have my token bar. I can't just instantly add you all to combat. Yes, tracker. So Carl, sorry, not Carl. Corporal, you want to
Yeah.
attack?
Affirmative.
Affirmative. I need to do some killing.
So
Combat. There we go.
That-
That's how we do it the manual way. I forgot how to do this the manual way.
Did I?
You're good.
Thought I
Down
roll.
in there, right?
I'm gonna roll again and just see what happens. Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ!
What the fuck?
Ah! The thing's fast. I'm not sure where to shoot.
Yeah, like the camera pans, so it's still over the top of you guys, and he takes his gun, and you just kind of shoot into the dark red mist as it skitters around, and you hear like, and it. Let me. He has a move. Not has a move where he gets to move really, really fast.
Reloading.
Charging trample, that's right. So he comes like this tumbleweed of arms and legs, scales its way up this shaft, not really using the ladder or anything, and bursts up through the maintenance hatch and attacks you, and kind of grapples itself onto you, Corporal. I need to roll a 310.
Doesn't have to roll the hit, or he just grabs.
3d10 plus far away range only. Rapidly moves not into close range. How does... We did this last time. The last time. Is there a 2-hit roll?
Yeah,
Combat.
I believe.
Is it his combat? His combat is 60, so I assume he needs to...
Far too high.
Under that?
Yeah. The I stands for intuition. I learned that listening to an actual play, which is all of the mental things, I guess, rolled up into that stat.
83, so he actually fails. It basically bursts through and is not able to attack any one of you. You all kind of, again, the camera pans back as it bursts through all 4 of you surrounding the hatch. and it scrambles up around the room. And now I'm gonna go to Carl. Wait a minute, who is combat?
Carl.
Who is combat? Yeah, Carl is next in combat.
He drops the lid
This
of
is
the
me
door.
doing all your stuff. Just ignore it for a second.
Trying to roll out the
And never
rolls.
mind. Let's just go with Misty instead, just to make it easier on me.
Okay.
Then we'll do Carl. I'm sorry. I just
It's
don't
fine.
want to fuck with this. Misty, you see this amalgamation of corpse and limb burst its way through this shaft, this maintenance shaft, into
Okay.
the crossroads room here.
So is it nearby at this point then?
Yeah, oh, 100%.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm gonna shoot it also, or also try to shoot it with my smart rifle. It does my thinking for me. No advantage. Roll. Let's see how that goes. 54.
So close.
If this was Monster of the Week, we'd all level up like
Yeah.
twice already.
But
Right?
this is Mothership, and Misty must be at 10 stress.
Yeah.
I am at 10 stress right now. That
So
just
that's
took me
basically
there.
a 50% chance on a panic roll. You're going to
When
panic.
do we? When do the
Yeah.
panic rolls happen again? Like when you fail a.
There's
Crit
a whole
fail.
bunch of stipulations, but then there's also like whenever the GM wants or the
Right.
warden wants
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I'd say that's a recipe
But
for
like
yeah.
crit fails,
Crew members dying.
yeah,
When all hope is lost and
yeah.
death feels certain is one of the examples.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Perfect. Okay.
Witnessing other crew members panic.
I could give you a pain pill.
Ooh, encountering a strange and horrifying entity for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured you all should roll panic checks.
So
As this
there's
thing.
3 Marines. How's that going to work? Because if we fail,
Oh.
we
Oh,
cause
it could
everybody else.
cycle real bad, you guys.
Cascade of failure.
Yeah.
So we're doing panic checks?
Well, this is Doug's fault for saying, but yeah.
No, it makes sense. It adds to the
Yeah.
flavor.
Do
No,
you
it
just
absolutely
hit
adds.
the stress one for that?
It's a D20, right? The panic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is the stress. Let's see.
D20
it's
roll under your stress.
I failed.
Oh, stress. Okay. Very good.
I've passed.
Okay. I could stress out more easy now. That's my punishment.
I pass.
Oh, it put it in line now. That's sweet. Okay, it auto rolled
that's
them
pretty
for us.
cool.
That's cool.
Now we have to do all fear saves though, right? Because everybody's a Marine.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Do we do
I-
3?
Well, do you
Or
have to do one for me? Because even though I passed,
No.
No, it's just whenever people panic. So for the two of
yeah.
us.
Yeah, because I passed too. This
Yeah.
is disconcerting that
Well,
you
for you, I think sanity matters.
Why do you have a 0 target? You pass no matter what, but why is your target 0?
Who's?
I don't have any
You got-
stress.
You should
Oh.
have
Well, you
2.
should start
Don't
with
you start
two.
with 2?
You should, yeah.
Do we start at 2? Oh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, 2 is the minimum, except for me.
Oh, that's
now
right.
3 is.
All right. Want me to roll again?
I mean, you got a 15 either.
I mean,
I got a 15.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
So I got to roll 2 fears.
Yeah. I just
Oh
have
my
to roll
God.
1.
I still failed.
Oh my god.
Every time you guys.
Am I rolling to fear too?
Yeah, you roll 2. Everybody gets to roll 2 except for
Oh no, we've reached recursion. We've just fear on fear
I'm
on
lost
fear.
now.
Fuck.
The infinite fear loop. No.
Okay, you guys, I'm not doing good.
We can cut it out here. Give yourself all 2 stress.
Am I rolling fear? I'm lost.
twice.
Twice?
Yes,
Wow.
you
Yeah.
roll 2 fear.
Yeah, everybody does it twice because
Okay,
two
that's what I
Marines
thought.
failed.
I don't think we have to. Well, I
No.
mean, Michael, I don't think you and I have to roll twice, Grace, because
Oh, hey, sweet! I only have 11 stress. You guys
we
have
don't
12.
affect
Yeah.
ourselves.
All right,
That's fair.
Yeah.
passed the first
Friendly
fear.
people.
But I failed the
Hey, that's
second.
what I did.
So, a stress?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
This won't
What?
escalate at all.
Choose one of your. Did you guys see my loss of confidence
Yes.
Yeah.
way back up?
Yeah, that sucks.
On your
Mm.
panic,
Do I
yeah.
have to pick the? Do I have to pick the skill that I have a bonus in since I only have one bonus?
I think so.
All right.
Oh man.
What do I lower it to?
I think you just don't get the plus 10 to
Oh, lose.
whatever.
You lose. Okay, lose it.
Yeah, but it's
Unless
just a
it was
condition.
an
You can rest up and get your confidence back if we survive.
Right. Okay, great. I'm not nearly as effective in combat.
Shit.
oh.
So as this thing skitters around, Misty, what did you do?
I mean, I tried to shoot at it. I don't remember if I actually rolled that or not yet because Evan.
Yeah, we
No, I
got a
don't
little
think
No.
you did.
sidetracked by the panic checks.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. I will roll then. That's combat,
A
yeah?
little bit.
Yeah.
Is it combat or do I click my weapon?
Go ahead and do combat.
Weapon.
Oh, is it
Because
weapon?
then it'll add in any bonuses, won't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh. If it, yeah, it'll ask you to roll combat when you click it, right?
Uh,
No, I
I
thought
can't tell
you
if
had to
it's
roll
rolling.
combat and then.
Okay. Hang on. Oh no, it was slowly going through.
That was me
Oh,
testing.
that was you. That was you. Okay, so
Yeah,
I
I
clicked
just
the smart rifle and then advantage, disadvantage, no, roll.
Hey, bro, this is a new mod, so
I might not have done my thing right too. So I'll just hit combat. Like maybe I filled in the weapon thing wrong. Oh, hey, I got a good one. But now how do I show what's going on with my combat rifle? Crap. So for nearby, I'm supposed to roll 2 d10.
okay.
So
Plus one, plus your wounds.
nope, just 2 d10.
Oh,
I think.
I don't know. You've used some cryptic abbreviation system here.
Oh, that's because it's one wound if it's far away.
Ah. 12 damage. Nice.
So 12 smart rifle damage. Pew pew. Armor piercing. BT dub.
It's fleshy, so your armor piercing works really well.
I mean, I don't know if it's got weird natural armor made of, I don't know, flora, fungal stuff.
I'm not 100% how I'm supposed to interpret this health that they give me in the book, and I want your guys' interpretation because my interpretation seems aggressively strong.
Okay.
Here, I'll show you what it shows you in the booklet. I'll put it on Discord.
so this is how we get to cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get cheat.
We just have to.
So C is combat.
Mhm.
I is intuition, I assume. And H, I assume, is health.
It's
But
got 4 wounds. Each one's 30.
That's
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I read it too.
Yeah.
how I was reading it.
Ooh.
That's a
But
lot.
you know what? I took out 12 of those first one.
Yep. So
Yeah.
That just seems
18 to go.
aggressively hard.
Yeah, but when you think
Right?
about Predator, when you think about Alien, when you think about
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense,
You got
given the tropes. Yeah. Excuse me.
okay. Yeah, you do 12 damage. Good hit. Nice hit. Good shooting.
She's screaming while she does it. Mhm.
I think Singletary is also screaming a little bit. He might not realize it.
Okay.
As soon as I get a chance to, I will shoot again. But I know
Okay.
there are other people, so.
He's got it
Carl?
on the combat tracker.
Yeah, it should have a
Yeah.
commentary.
I am going to go over with my Vibra Shetty
That
out.
should be pretty effective against the big fleshy fuckpot. Whatever that is. I don't know what that
See, my weapon, when I click on it, it just comes up and asks me if I want to reload.
Do you have your max
It's
shots and your ammo thing?
It's
It should
probably
have
all
like
buggy
X
because it's a
over
new
X
system,
or X
but
over Y.
it says that it doesn't use ammo, so I don't have use ammo checked.
Well, no,
Let's
that's
see.
fair. I don't know.
yeah, I
Oh,
don't
see
know.
that? Yeah,
I don't
that
know
was
why
it.
it's
It's
not
the bug in
automating
the
it.
system. It's
Yeah.
still taking out a shot for it.
It's okay.
That's weird. Where's that max shot? Shot.
That time it hit. I used the vibe shetty.
Yeah, because I set the shots up, so
Uh,
it it was at 0 of 1 kind of thing.
I see.
Unless I do 0 of 0.
I don't know why you would need ammo for a vibe shetty, but we'll roll with that.
Right?
It even has the toggle, I assume, for use ammo is probably toggled off, so I don't know.
Yeah, shot maxed out. I set it at 0.
You're roboting, Bobby. Sorry.
It was so awesome.
Did Stephen Hawking get into this?
Wow. Wow.
Stephen Hawking,
Spirit
if
of
he's
Stephen Hawking.
possessed by the devil.
Yeah.
Set the max shots to 0.
That's gonna give me nightmares.
Your mother's so sucks in hell.
Yeah, no wife tonight to keep you happy. You know,
No,
calm you
no,
down.
it's me and the dog. She's not protective.
Oh, why did I roll?
You're on
I
your own.
panicked 'cause-
16, nice. Like you slice into limbs, literal limbs, or flying, and then as that happens, you do notice that they don't sprout legs so much, but they do kind of self-ambulate and move towards the corpses that were already there in the crossroads, in a like a protecting the bloom kind of way. Um, so yeah, as you slice them off, these the limbs self-ambulate towards away.
Ugh.
So are we creating more?
They aren't attacking you in response, if that's your question. Kind
Just
of.
more. Are there going to be? Is there going to be more than one knot here in 15 or 20 seconds? Could be a couple knots. Garlic knots.
These
Not the time, yeah, the garlic knots.
you don't know. How's that for an
All
answer?
right, all right.
Maybe.
Fair enough.
Anything's possible in this
I
hellhole.
think that's the corporal's worry, though. That's what he's thinking.
Fair enough.
So.
Oh, neat.
Actually, that is 19 damage. Because it gets plus wound damage. I just didn't know
Oh,
how to
wounds
add that
gets the wound.
to
Okay.
the
19. How many damage is 20? Which means it was only at 108. And then you did. I'm doing math now. This is the worst part. You just did 19. Jesus Christ, what is 108 minus 19? It's not a number, right?
0.
0. No.
87, 89,
89.
87, 87.
87. We math gooder with our heads togethers. We can
It's a
math.
very good year.
But you guys don't know that. It's just still, flailing and arm legging. Sorry. Next would be Dr. Sagan Yan.
Oh, this is not in the brochure which was given to me. What was happening? I say, I scream, get out of the way. I'm going to burn it. So I am going to flamethrow it. Are we ready?
Yeah, Carl would have moved back out of the way knowing that
Yeah.
you had the
Get
flamethrower.
out of the
Yeah.
way. Yeah, I'm going to set it on fire.
Oh my goodness.
There are no fuel tanks, right? Around. Obviously, there's no
No, just a
liquefied
lot of
fuel.
corpses and salt water and this
It's okay.
horrifying monstrosity of arms, legs, heads, and everything else.
Hug wall.
Why did not that roll?
It's been weird, dude. Is it because of ammo? Let me look at your character. Weapon.
It already took 2 shots, so no, it should. I rolled twice, so
What does damage 1 wound mean? I don't think it knows how to do the math. Because damage, I think it tries to pull.
It does an entire wound. It bypasses the health points.
Oh!
That's why if a frag grenade goes off, it could kill most PCs.
That's probably why
most
it's being
time.
weird.
all right. So I should go back and just do.
Just do a roll of combat. Because this is an on or off, really. You're not going to roll damage. Binary. You hit or you don't hit.
Hit.
Critical.
Ooh.
Ooh!
You did crit.
Yeah.
Does that man have a different effect too?
It limbs like fry, and the smell of flesh and I guess you wouldn't smell anything. You're in your vac suits.
Mhm.
But the sizzle of flesh you hear, and it kind of curls up on itself, and a bunch of the limbs fall off, and they kind of wiggle and squirm in the water, but the main mass actually runs down the shaft away from you guys, leaving this charred slime in its wake, running away from you, down the shaft back into maintenance.
Can we tell which way it goes when it goes into the maintenance hatch? When it goes down?
No, it's too obscured down there for you to be able to tell what direction it went. You may be able to when you go if you go down there, check because of the like I said, that like a charred wake type of thing. But from this angle right up here, you would not be able to directly know what direction it
I
went.
shouldn't do that.
Just to check in, I know no wife, so you don't have to leave anytime soon, potentially, Doug. But it is 11 o'clock Eastern, so I wanted to just check in and make sure you guys are
Yeah,
still
I
playing.
have to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I probably should.
Old people bedtime.
Yeah, I gotta work in the morning too. So.
Yeah.
Software don't test
That-
itself until you script
I
it
mean,
to.
Oh,
kind of.
I was gonna say I'm actually working on automated tests. So
Absolutely.
I had fun, but yeah, I should behave myself.
I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having fun. I getting
Oh,
into the rules a
absolutely.
bit more is helpful. Like the combat is a little more back and forth when you actually remember to play the monster. So yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like burning it.
I hope the system gets updated. Some of these little quirks, but thankfully we can just click combat and stuff and get around it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I think I might have fixed mine. Yeah.
Nice.
I just needed to put in just the 2d10 and not include the far away thing because he was never far away anyway.
Yeah, I think it's trying to interpret that text box into a role,
Yeah.
parse it into a role. So, yeah. Anyway, there's no end of session for Mothership. Just congratulate yourselves, pat yourselves on the back. You've all survived this evening
Exactly for
Yay.
now.
for the moment.
Misty's not doing so good though. Like,
Hey,
I don't know how you guys are, but
I only got 4 stress.
We do be straight. Yeah,
I rolled
Carl
really
has
well
been
tonight.
fucking
Carl
Carl, the
is
amazing.
chill.
Iceman.
He's
The
got his stress
bedrock
ball.
of
He's
this
fine.
team.
Yeah.
But no, I'll let you guys go. I hope you had fun. I had a ton
Yeah.
of fun.
Thank
did.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank
It
you
goes
guys.
so wrong so quickly.
It really does,
Yeah.
especially with all these Marines around.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night.
Yeah.
Night,
Good
Night,
night.
guys. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah.